Archangel Michael says, "My child, stop scrolling for a moment. Heaven has been waiting for this exact minute. You were not supposed to see this message by accident. There are no accidents in God's plan. Everything is perfectly timed, and right now, something is happening in the unseen realm for you. Heaven has written your name in light, and God asked me to deliver this final message before the clock turns again. This is your last chance to receive what was meant for you before it is passed on to another. You've been crying in silence, haven't you? You've been fighting battles that no one sees, holding on to faith when everything seemed to collapse around you. But God saw it. Every tear, every prayer whispered in the dark, every time you said, "God, I can't take this anymore," and still you woke up and tried again, heaven saw it all. My child, this is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. God says, 10 minutes after hearing this, something will begin to shift in your life. You may not see it immediately, but heaven moves faster than you can imagine. The angels are being sent out right now to prepare your path. Do not doubt what you hear in your spirit as you listen. You are not imagining this message. You are not here by mistake. You are here because heaven has been calling your name again and again, and now, the sound of that call has reached your heart. There's a reason you feel that pull, that strange warmth in your chest, that little voice saying, "Stay. Listen." That is me. That is Archangel Michael speaking through the voice of heaven to tell you that your miracle has already been signed in the courts of God. All that's left is your agreement. But listen carefully, my child, because this is important. Miracles are not random. They are invitations. They are released when you believe. You don't need to have everything perfect. You don't need to prove yourself worthy. You only need to say, "Yes, God. I receive what you have for me." Say it right now if your heart feels it. Say it quietly where you are. Say, "Yes, God. I receive." That small whisper opens the gates of heaven. For years, the enemy has tried to stop your destiny. You've faced betrayal, loss, delays, confusion, and heartbreak. But heaven says, "No more." The sword of truth has been raised, and I, Michael, the warrior of God, am standing before you. I am cutting every chain that held your blessings captive. Every curse that spoke against you, every lie that tried to block your future, it breaks now in the name of God's promise. You've been asking, "When will my life change?" Heaven's answer is simple: now. The timing you've waited for has arrived. It is not a coincidence you found this message today. God has been waiting for your yes. Feel the shift, my child. Can you sense it? That tingling in your hands, that sudden peace in your heart, that's heaven moving. God is sending a new wind your way. Your finances will recover. Your health will improve. Your relationships will heal. Your name will rise again in honor. There are angels walking into the rooms you cannot enter. They are speaking your name before people you have never met. Opportunities that were lost will return. What you thought was over will be resurrected. My child, don't let fear make you doubt this. The enemy always attacks hardest right before the miracle. If you've been feeling tired, discouraged, or hopeless, it's because your breakthrough is closer than you think. The darker the night, the closer the dawn. Listen to me carefully. 10 minutes after this message ends, something will begin. It could be a call, a message, a sudden peace, or an unexpected sign, but heaven will confirm that this word was for you. You might even notice something small, like a light flickering, your phone lighting up, a sudden thought of someone, or a memory that brings tears. These are not random. These are signals from the spirit world saying, "It has begun." If you feel this message speaking directly to your heart, comment, "I receive," below. It is not for attention, it is a declaration to heaven. When you declare it, you activate it. The angels see your words and carry them to God's throne. My child, don't let this moment pass. I repeat, this is your last chance to claim what heaven already assigned to you. For too long, you've been living under delay, surrounded by people who don't understand your light. But God says He is removing the wrong people and aligning your path with divine connections. There's someone watching this who has been praying for a miracle for a family member. You have cried saying, "God, please help them." Heaven heard you. Within the next 10 minutes, there will be a shift. An unseen energy of healing and reconciliation will begin to work in that person's life. For another one of you, you've been worried about your finances. You've been saying, "I don't know how I'll make it." God says, provision is on the way. Doors you didn't even know existed will open for you. You'll receive unexpected favor, someone will remember you, a call will come, or an amount will be released that was being held back. Don't underestimate what God can do in a short time. It doesn't take a lifetime to change your life. It takes one divine moment of obedience and faith. Right now, the heavens are open over you. I can see it clearly. A light is forming around your name. Your guardian angel stands ready to carry your next chapter. The reason you feel emotional right now is because your spirit recognizes truth. It knows this message is not entertainment, it is a divine appointment. Say again, "I receive my miracle." Comment it if you feel led. Let heaven see your agreement. And now, my child, take a deep breath. Let go of your worry. For the next few minutes, focus your heart only on God. Close your eyes if you can. Feel the presence that surrounds you. It is real, it is holy, it is filled with love. You are being surrounded by divine light. Angels are standing near you. God's hand is touching your heart. Every lie that said you will never rise again is being erased. I see your name being rewritten in the book of life, not as broken, but as chosen. You are stepping into your promised time. Stay still, my child. You are about to witness something. Archangel Michael says, "My child, the clock of heaven is moving, and with every second, the energy of your miracle is aligning. The angels have begun their motion. I see them surrounding your home, touching the walls, blessing the air, cleansing every hidden shadow that has tried to follow you. Something in the unseen has already shifted because you chose to listen, because you chose to believe. There are moments when God tests your patience, and there are moments when He rewards it. This is your moment of reward. For too long, you've been standing in faith while others laughed, while others walked away, while the enemy whispered that nothing would ever change. But God says, now they will see what I saw in you all along. My child, I need you to listen with your spirit. There's something sacred happening right now. Heaven has opened a window of grace, short, powerful, and rare. That's why I called it your last chance. This window won't remain open forever. If you take hold of this message with faith, it will transform everything. But if you let doubt close your heart, it will pass you by. This is why you must not be distracted. I, Michael, am standing between you and everything that was trying to destroy your peace. I am lifting the sword of fire to cut away fear, regret, guilt, and shame. These are the weapons the enemy used to keep you trapped. But no more. From this moment, you are free. You have cried, God, I'm tired of starting over. I know you said that in the dark when no one was watching. But heaven kept the record of your perseverance. You never gave up completely, and because you held on even when you were weak, God is turning everything around. Your story is about to become the evidence that God never forgets His own. Those who doubted you will be silent. Those who mocked your faith will see miracles happen in front of them. The Spirit says, tell my child, I am not late. I was preparing the stage. Yes, that's what's happening now. You've been hidden, not forgotten. God was hiding you while He built the platform that will hold your blessing. And now, He's saying, step out. The time has come. You're about to receive messages, opportunities, or encounters that seem too sudden to be real. But they will be divine. You'll feel peace with them. That's how you'll know it's heaven. And when it happens, my child, remember this moment. Remember that you were warned not to give up. Right now, place your hand on your heart and whisper, I believe. Feel that? That's not imagination. That's alignment. Heaven is registering your belief. God is about to make the impossible possible for you. For some, it will come as a financial breakthrough, for others, as reconciliation in relationships, for others, healing of body or mind. But the result will be the same, you will know that God still works miracles. The world will say it's luck. You will know it's divine timing. There's someone hearing this who has been feeling unseen, forgotten, as if your prayers are lost in the air. But I tell you the truth, every prayer you ever whispered became light in heaven. Not one word disappeared. The angels gathered them, and tonight, those prayers are turning into blessings. The delays you faced were not punishment, they were protection. You thought you lost people because you weren't good enough. No, my child. You lost them because they couldn't go where you're going. Your destiny is holy, and not everyone can stand in that light. That's why heaven removed certain people. It hurt, yes, but it was necessary. You asked God for peace, and sometimes, peace comes through separation. But don't fear being alone. You're not alone. The moment you think you're walking by yourself, there are angels walking beside you. Some of you even feel warmth around your shoulders right now, it's a sign. That's the embrace of an angel reassuring your heart. Listen carefully, because heaven is whispering your new instructions. God says, stay still and trust me for the next 10 minutes. Do not rush. Do not worry. Do not overthink. In that silence, he will speak. And when he does, write down what you hear. It might be one word, one idea, one face that comes to your mind. That's not random, that's the key to your next step. Comment below if you can feel this message in your spirit. Write, "I feel it," or "I receive this confirmation." When you do, you're not just typing words, you're sending a signal back to heaven saying, "I'm ready." God's hand is moving faster than you think. I can see an angel standing at a gate that has been locked for you for years. It's opening now. Chains are falling, blessings are being released, your name is echoing in rooms of decision. People are being reminded of you for favor, for opportunity, for restoration. You've been asking, "God, when will it be my turn?" Heaven says, now. The number 10 is divine completion. In 10 minutes, a divine process finishes its waiting stage. After that, manifestations begin. You might feel chills, or tears, or sudden calm. That's confirmation. God doesn't always use thunder, sometimes, He speaks through peace. My child, I must tell you something else. Someone tried to speak against you in a spiritual way. Words were spoken to block your progress. But God didn't allow them to prosper. I have already destroyed those dark altars. Every false word spoken against your destiny is now reversed in the name of the Almighty. You will see people who once ignored you begin to honor you. You will see situations that once felt cursed turn into blessings. Do you feel that stirring in your spirit? That is resurrection power. That is your miracle awakening. God is saying, "I am rewriting your story." The next chapter will not look like your past. What's coming will be so beautiful that your pain will make sense. You will realize why you had to lose, why you had to wait, why it all took time. And when your miracle arrives, you will remember this moment and say, "It started when I listened. It started when I believed." Now, take one more deep breath. Release all the pain, all the doubt. The old energy is leaving your life. The new one has entered. The heavens are watching. Angels are rejoicing. God is smiling. Your time has come, my child. The countdown has already begun. Stay close to this message. Keep your faith steady. Speak it out loud, "This is my time." Say it again. Say it with strength. "This is my time." Yes, heaven heard you. And I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you to make sure nothing and no one stops your miracle. Stay ready. The next minutes are divine. Archangel Michael says, "My child, the atmosphere around you is changing. The air you breathe is no longer heavy with pain, it's becoming light with promise. Heaven has entered your space, and you might feel it in strange ways. Maybe a warmth rising inside you, a chill that feels peaceful instead of fearful, a sudden awareness that something unseen is near. Do not be afraid. That's me, standing beside you, ensuring that every dark force that tried to stop you is now removed. You are standing in the middle of a divine countdown. Every second that passes is bringing you closer to visible change. The angels are not waiting for tomorrow, they're moving now. That's why you're here, why you couldn't scroll past this, why something in your soul whispered, "Stop. Listen." Because heaven is in motion. There's a reason I said, last chance. Heaven opened this window for you to receive what's been delayed. This is not just another message, it's a moment in time created for your breakthrough. You have cried, waited, hoped, and nearly lost your faith, but heaven never lost you. Even when you thought, maybe God forgot me, the angels were protecting your blessings, guarding them until this exact moment. My child, some of you have been under heavy spiritual pressure. Strange delays, confusion, sleepless nights, unexpected losses, it felt like everything was collapsing at once. But heaven says, that was not destruction. It was transition. God was pushing out what could not stay, making room for what's coming next. Do not fear the silence you've been in. When heaven is quiet, it's not absence, it's preparation. Right now, your name is being spoken in rooms you cannot see. People are being moved to help you, to favor you, to restore what was taken. You may think it's random when a door suddenly opens, but it's not random, it's divine sequence. My child, I see a letter being written in heaven with your name on it. The seal of God is being placed upon it, and angels are descending with it in their hands. That letter carries what belongs to you: joy, stability, breakthrough, and restoration. But listen closely, God's miracles require faith to unlock. You cannot just wish for it, you must declare it. When you say, "I believe," you open the door. When you doubt, you close it again. Choose faith right now. Speak it out loud if you can. Say, "I believe, I receive." Heaven hears you, even if it's just a whisper. Every time you declare it, the light around you grows stronger. Some of you feel tired, even while hearing this message. That's not just physical fatigue, it's spiritual exhaustion. But I am here to refresh your spirit. The weight on your shoulders will lift tonight. I can feel your heartbeat slowing, your soul calming. That's the presence of peace entering. God says, "Tell my child, I am not done writing their story." You thought the last chapter was tragedy, but that was only the middle. The next page begins with redemption. You have been through enough to qualify for this blessing. Every tear you cried watered the soil for your miracle. Every disappointment was a seed for transformation. Now, the harvest is ready. I see you surrounded by golden light, your aura glowing as angels circle you. They are whispering your name with joy because you made it through the storm. My child, it is time to forgive. I know some of your pain comes from people who betrayed or abandoned you. They said things that broke you. But let me tell you this, your forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. When you let go, you release the spiritual chains that keep you tied to old pain. And as you release them, your blessings flow freely again. Say in your heart, "I forgive and release." Do not worry about their reaction, heaven will handle them. You might even notice that after forgiving, new doors will open quickly. That's because forgiveness clears the spiritual path for blessings. Comment, "I forgive" below if you're ready to let go. When you write it, you give heaven permission to move faster in your favor. There is someone hearing this who has lost something very dear, maybe a person, maybe a dream. You've been saying, "It will never be the same." But God says, "I will restore better." You will smile again. You will wake up with peace again. You will love again. The promise written over your life has not expired. Heaven does not cancel destiny because of pain. Destiny waits. My child, I see light surrounding your right hand. That means God is giving you authority again. Whatever you touch in faith from now on will begin to prosper. You will notice it, your plans will flow smoother, people will respond kinder, the energy around you will feel lighter. That's the sign that the curse has been broken. I need you to understand how real this is. The moment you said, "I believe," angels began marking your home, your name, your family. Darkness can no longer claim what is covered in divine light. Do not entertain fear anymore. When fear knocks, speak faith. Say, "God is with me, and I am protected." Speak it with confidence, because it's true. The reason your life is about to change so quickly is because you've reached spiritual maturity. You endured the pain without losing your soul. You were tested, and you passed. That's why the heavens are releasing reward. The next few hours will bring signs. Some of them will be subtle, a sudden peace, a soft breeze, a flicker of light, but some will be undeniable. You might get unexpected news, a person reaching out, or an opportunity appearing out of nowhere. These are confirmations that the divine realm has heard you. When it happens, don't dismiss it as coincidence. Acknowledge it. Say, "Thank you, God." Gratitude multiplies miracles. If this message is touching your spirit, comment, "Thank you, God," below. Each time someone declares it, an angel records their gratitude, and that record becomes a magnet for more blessings. Now listen carefully, my child. Heaven has given me permission to tell you this: you are being elevated. The spiritual ranking around you is increasing. Where you once felt powerless, you will now feel guided and strong. Your voice carries more authority in the spirit realm than before. Use it wisely. Speak light, not anger. Speak faith, not fear. Even as you read this, a new level of anointing is resting upon you. You will start noticing that you can sense things before they happen. You will feel people's energy more clearly. That's because heaven is expanding your discernment. You're no longer the person you used to be. You've transformed through fire. And because of that, your miracle isn't just for you, it's for everyone who will witness your story and find faith again through you. My child, the clock is still ticking. The 10-minute countdown of heaven's energy is still active. Some of you are already feeling the first signs. Do not rush. Let it unfold naturally. God doesn't need your anxiety, He needs your trust. The more you relax and believe, the faster the blessing flows. Take another deep breath. Feel that calmness? That's heaven's assurance. You are safe. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. And now, as this part of the message closes, remember, the angels have already begun. You will soon see with your own eyes what faith can do. Your miracle is not on the way, it has already started. Stay in faith, my child. Heaven is closer than ever. Archangel Michael says, "My child, stay with me for a few more moments. You are standing on the edge of something holy. The angels have not left your side, they are closer than your own breath. The vibration around you is rising, the energy of heaven is pressing closer, and every second that passes brings you deeper into the presence of God's miracle. You might feel a stillness settling in. That's the presence of divine order. Everything that once felt scattered, confused, or delayed is being aligned by unseen hands. Heaven works quietly but perfectly, and right now, your entire life is being rearranged into harmony. My child, do not look at what is around you with fear. Look with faith. Even if you see chaos, know that it's temporary. Every storm carries you closer to your destination. You are not being destroyed, you are being refined. For too long, you thought your mistakes disqualified you. You said, "Maybe I ruined my chance." But God's love is not built on perfection, it's built on grace. What you think disqualified you is what actually prepared you. The pain that almost broke you gave you compassion. The betrayal that crushed you gave you strength. The loneliness that haunted you made you listen to heaven. You were not being punished, you were being trained. And now, heaven says, "It is finished." The season of tears is ending. A season of laughter is beginning. There is a vibration moving through the spiritual realm right now, a pulse of power, and it carries your name. It's touching your home, your finances, your relationships, your health. You might notice things starting to happen unexpectedly, but don't question it. Just say, "Thank you, God." That simple gratitude is a magnet for more blessings. Some of you have been worried about your health. I am touching that now. Healing light is entering your body. You will notice renewed energy, less pain, more peace. It's not imagination, it's divine restoration. Some of you have been fighting anxiety, fear, or overthinking. Your mind has been your battlefield. Heaven says, peace is now your portion. Angels are surrounding your thoughts, calming your inner storms. And there are others who have been struggling financially. You have been saying, "God, I can't handle this anymore." Heaven has heard that cry. Miraculous provision is being released. Unexpected sources will appear, refunds, approvals, help from someone who suddenly remembers you. These are not coincidences. These are proofs of God's timing. Comment, "Thank you, God," if this speaks to your heart. Do it not for me, but for heaven to see your gratitude. Each time you do, angels mark it as faith. My child, I want you to understand something deep. Miracles don't only change your circumstances, they change your heart. You are being healed from within. The sadness you couldn't explain is fading. The heaviness you carried is lifting. That feeling of being stuck, it's disappearing. Heaven says, you are no longer behind. You are on time. There's a shift happening with your relationships, too. People who are meant for your destiny will begin to appear. Some who have been distant will return with new energy. Others who drained your peace will quietly drift away. Don't chase them. Let them go with love. God is sending new connections that bring light, not confusion. Divine helpers are being assigned to you right now, people who will speak your name in the right places, who will open doors you couldn't open yourself. You've prayed, God, please send help, and the answer has already left heaven. You will soon see the faces of those who carry your blessing. My child, remember this truth: heaven works by agreement. When you say, I receive, you align with divine order. When you say, I doubt, you delay it. Stay in faith. Even if you don't see proof yet, act as if it's already done. That's how faith creates reality. Right now, there's a fragrance around you, soft, sweet, almost unexplainable. That's not your imagination. That's heaven's signature. Angels often mark a miracle's beginning with peace, warmth, or fragrance. It's a sign that the process has begun. You will start to notice things shifting, a person apologizing, an old opportunity resurfacing, unexpected messages coming your way. These are confirmations. If this message is stirring your heart, whisper, it's happening for me. Say it again, my child. It's happening for me. Heaven hears every word. Some of you are about to enter your suddenly moment. That's when God changes everything without warning. One day of favor can replace years of struggle. That's how heaven works, quietly, then all at once. When it happens, do not hide your gratitude. Speak it out loud. Your voice is powerful. It echoes in the unseen. There's someone here who's been praying for a loved one who lost faith. You've worried for them, cried for them. Heaven says, peace. They are being guided back. It might not happen overnight, but the seed has been planted. Within days, you'll see signs of softening in their heart. Another of you has been facing a legal or official issue, something that's caused deep stress. Heaven says, the verdict will shift in your favor. Be still. Do not panic. The angels are influencing the hearts of those involved. My child, this is not just comfort, it's prophecy. Heaven doesn't waste words. When I speak, it's because the moment of fulfillment is near. Do not fear the unknown future. The same God who carried you this far will not abandon you now. I can see your timeline shining ahead like a golden path. Each step from here leads you closer to joy. The delays have ended. The blockages have been cleared. You might even feel lighter right now, as though a weight has lifted from your chest. That's real. Heaven is releasing you from spiritual heaviness. Say it with me now, I am free. I am blessed. I am protected. Say it once more with faith. I am free. I am blessed. I am protected. Every time you say it, the spiritual light around you strengthens. Do not worry about what others think of your faith. They didn't see what you survived. They don't know what it took to stand here today. But God knows. And because He knows, He's rewarding you openly. Soon, even your enemies will witness your restoration. Those who whispered against you will be silenced by your success. Those who doubted your prayers will ask you how it happened. And you will say, "It was God." This is not the end, it's the beginning of your new chapter. The next 10 minutes after this message are sacred. Stay quiet if you can. Reflect, breathe, thank God. Don't rush to explain it, let it settle. The energy released now will manifest over the next hours and days. My child, I want you to know how proud heaven is of you. You held on when giving up seemed easier. You loved even when you weren't loved back. You forgave even when it hurt. That's why you're being elevated now. I, Archangel Michael, have fought for you. I have defended you in the spirit when darkness tried to take your hope. You may not have seen me, but you felt protection when things could have gone worse. That was me. And I will not leave until your miracle is complete. Stay steady. Keep your heart open. Keep your words aligned with faith. If this message reached your soul, comment, "I'm ready," below. Let heaven know you are prepared for your new chapter. God has already declared victory over your life. The blessing isn't waiting, it's here. You will feel it, see it, and live it. My child, the countdown is nearly over. The final shift is moments away. Keep your heart still, because what comes next will bring tears of joy. You have waited long enough. Heaven says, "Now."